Hi, I'm Anil Latry from the Department of Mines, Industry Regulation and Safety. The short presentation I'm going to make today will cover, in short, work health and safety mines regulations and mine safety management system. The Work Health and Safety Act for Western Australia was passed by the Parliament in the year 2020. This Act will be supported by three sets of new regulations. Work Health and Safety Regulations, generally called General Regulations, Work Health and Safety Mines Regulations, called Mines Regulations in brief, and Work Health and Safety Petroleum and Geothermal Energy Operations Regulations, and they will be called PAGEO regulations. The jurisdiction of the mines regulations will be governed by the definition of the term mining operation. As you know, the term mining operation is defined in the Mine Safety and Inspection Act. The same definition will be adopted by the mines regulations, except with a minor change that the public ports that handle and ship products of mining for export will be excluded. Because most of the provisions from the general regulations will be repeated in the mines regulations, let's talk a little bit about the general regulations. The general regulations are based on the model WHS regulations of 2019. These regulations were developed by Safe Work Australia for harmonization of health and safety legislation in Western Australia. The original WHS model regulations were to apply to all sites, including major hazard facilities and dangerous goods. However, in WA, a decision was made that for the time being, this Act and regulations will not apply to major hazard facilities and dangerous goods. Therefore, some changes have been made in the general regulations so that there is no duplication between the Dangerous Goods Safety Act and these regulations. Also, some changes have been made to the general regulations by incorporating some provisions from the Occupational Safety and Health regulations. These are demolition work to be carried out by a licensed person. Because this will be a new requirement for mines, there will be a transition period of 1 year. Fatigue-related regulations for commercial drivers, these regulations will not apply to drivers at mine sites. Tobacco smoking, extremes of heat and cold, changes to electricity regulations to align with WA provisions, tilt-up concrete and precast concrete elements. General regulations will also have provisions for obtaining licenses and registration of plant. These will not be repeated in the mines regulations. However, there will be a requirement to have these registrations done and licenses obtained under the general regulations. These include high-risk work license, asbestos removalist license, demolition work license, and registration of classified plant. The mining-specific regulations will be in Chapter 10 of the Mines Regulations. These regulations are generally based on that the mine operator will manage all hazards and associated risks using the risk management principles. The most important single piece of regulation in the mine regulations is the duty of the mine operator to prepare, implement, and maintain a mine safety management system applicable to the mine. The mine safety management system must manage all hazards and associated risks using the principles of risk management. Because this is a new requirement, a transition period of 1 year for the development and 1 year for implementation will be allowed. Although, as I said, the mine safety management system manage all hazards, but there will be some specific requirements stipulated in the regulations. These include details of risk management process, systems, procedures, plans, and process developed for this purpose, management and supervisory structure, induction, information and training, supervision, resource allocation, contractor management. Under the plans, certain plans are also listed. The first one being the Principal Mining Hazard Management Plan, the other Emergency Management Plan, third Health Management Plan, and Radiation Management Plan only for mines where radiation is a hazard, and Underground Ventilation Management Plan for underground mines. It is important that the mine safety management system achieves for which it is designed. Therefore, the mine operator must detail the performance standards and how these performance standards will be achieved. To ensure that the targets are met, the mine operator must also have an audit system. The mine safety management system should always be updated as and when necessary. For example, if an investigation into an accident highlights certain deficiencies in the mine safety management system, those changes must be incorporated. Similarly, if the nature of the operation changes, the mine safety management system must be updated. In any case, the mine safety management system must be reviewed every 3 years. In conclusion, it is to be emphasized that the mine safety management system is a tool for every mine operator to achieve desired health and safety outcomes. Therefore, every mine operator should start developing a mine safety management system for their mines. Department of Mines will also provide the necessary guidance. Thanks for listening.